You love Diablo 3? I mean, Diablo 3 is much, much different. What's up, Pro? What's going on? Don't get me hooked to another game. I mean, this one is where I spend my free time when I'm not doing like Idle Heroes videos. Is basically playing this game and farming. I grew up with this game. This game came out like when I was in high school, basically, and man, I grinded forever. This is the very first game I played at 3 years old on my PC. My uncle taught me. That's pretty cool. Man, the OG games, man. Back when Blizzard games were like really good. I used to play tons of World of Warcraft. Yeah, tons. Like tons and tons. That like kind of ruined my college days a little bit. Because Diablo 2 came out, or I mean, World of Warcraft came out right in my first year of college. Ooh, man. Man, I spent a lot of time playing that game. I hate the timers on these. I'm killing stuff too fast now. Killing stuff too fast. Diablo 2 is a lot different from Diablo 3, though. I prefer Diablo 2 over Diablo 3. Normally what I'll do is I'll play, like, the first night of Diablo 3, maybe, like, the weekend of a new season, and then I just drop it. I don't keep playing it. I can't. Oh, you built all the heroes? Cool. I think I'm gonna jump on tomorrow, Kvar, if that's cool. And we'll make episode 2. Because I think the video just came out on YouTube. So we'll have to see how it does. I'm hoping people like this. What did I actually call it? Hold on, I don't remember what I called it. Account overhaul? Is that what I did? Yeah, I think I called it account overhaul. It's close to being a good ring. Close, but not quite. Grew up playing Final Fantasy on Nintendo. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, the one game I played a ton, Radcat, back in the day is I didn't play Final Fantasy at first. Have you guys ever heard of Legend of Dragoon on Sony PlayStation? Legend of Dragoon was my ish right there. That was the game I played. Legend of Dragoon. It's basically the same thing as, like, if you want to know the story is essentially Final Fantasy X. Like, it's basically the same exact story, not much different from Final Fantasy X. It was pretty cool, though. You had Legend of Zelda. I never got too much into the Legend of Zelda games after the regular original Nintendo versions. Like, that was the only thing I ever really played were the Nintendo versions. Reaching the depths of my childhood. Oh my god, stop hitting me. Just let me loot my stuff. Oh my god. Are you serious? Are you serious down here? Can't just let me loot my stuff. Yeah, man. We're reminiscing on all the childhood stuff, right? Oh, I filled up on gold already. Funny thing, I still have all the original Nintendo and Atari stuff. I have my original Nintendo for sure. I still have it downstairs. I've played it occasionally, not that often though. Grand Charm. Anything else? Nope. Ever played Breath of Fire or Chrono Trigger? I played Chrono Trigger a bit, but that was like before I actually could get into like those types of games. Like I never really understood the big RPG style games, the JRPGs, but I didn't like full play it. But I did play it, yeah. I don't even play this game yet. I'm here. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Oh, gold. Gold's just dropping everywhere. I can't deposit it like anywhere. I hate the max gold that you can save up on this game. It feels like you need more. And I'm not even like a gold find Barb either. It's just I'm getting so much of it. Even just doing full magic find runs. We're going to switch between our two different Barbs that we play. We play this one, which is a Whirlwind Barb, and then we have a Frenzy Barb, which is like the most fun build I've ever played, but I'm just trying to play this for some variety. I was trying to make this like a Frenzy Bar, but then I realized how good Whirlwind actually was for doing these capsule kills, and now I just have to be Whirlwind. It's like variety is the spice of this game. If you get bored with one build, just jump and make a different build. You'll be fine. Most of my early childhood was the saga playing Mortal Kombat. See, my family didn't like me playing Mortal Kombat. I had to go to like the friend's house to play Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat was not allowed in our household, so sadly I didn't get to play it that much. But every time I went to my friend's house, that's like all we would play is Mortal Kombat, like all day long. We're gonna hit the timer, aren't we? Nope, we can go right back in. Most of the games I played as a kid were like sports or like the straight up fantasy RPG styles. I had the strict parents. I wasn't allowed to do fun stuff that was fighting and all this other nonsense. Alright, I'm gonna literally max the gold out here. Let's see, we need what? 2, 2, 7, 7, 8, 2. Bam. Same with you, yeah. Rough life as a kid when you got the strict parents when games came out. Not what we want. Come on, give me the good stuff. Nah, it's all garbage. Yeah, GTA was definitely not a thing I could do. That was definitely not a game I was allowed to play. I somehow managed, like, I had all of the Blizzard games, though. I had, you know, I had all the usual subjects. I don't think that's good, right? No, that's bad. I had, like, I had Warcraft 2. I had Warcraft 2 Tides of... Was it Tides of Chaos or something like that? I can't even remember what it was called. But I had that one. I had the StarCraft 2 games. Like, I had Diablo even, and yet I wasn't allowed to play the fun games until I went to my friend's house. I didn't have many games when I was a kid. The most time I played was oh my god, Need for Speed Underground. Like, still to this day, one of my favorite racing games around. Need for Speed is like, that was like the best. Need for Speed Underground was like the best title they ever made. Mate's mom was pretty chilled out. Oh god, lighter and hairspray. Good lord. It's still my favorite to this day. I think I always ran the Acura NSX or something like that in that game. I just love the customization. Like, it was the first game we could really customize. Before that, I played, like, Gran Turismo and stuff, but, like, Need for Speed was, like, that next level. It just sounded so good, too. So many hydros. I had Need for Speed Underground and Most Wanted. I didn't like Most Wanted, honestly. Like, after playing Need for Speed... Oh, the other one that was good was, like, the original Midnight Club Racer or whatever it was. That one was pretty cool, where, like, you got into races by, like, tailing people and following around the city, and then you, like, started an impromptu race. That was pretty good. Hey, what's up, Jor? What's going on, man? Maybe you're unlucky with potions? I mean, I don't really need the potions here, honestly. Potions are, like, not needed in this build at all when I'm playing on Players 1. I'm not even, like, max resistances at all. They're, like, all at 43 because I'm using a Shaco instead of a proper helmet. But it's still working fine. Never got into the Resident Evil games either. Never did. Hello, my Viking mate. What's up? What's up, man? Do I have to get my Viking helm since I'm playing Barbarian? Is that what I need to do? I need a shtick. A shtick to get going and attract people to play this game. I don't know why I'm killing all these guys. I want the chest. Give me something. Did I ever have COVID? No, I didn't. I never actually got it. Luckily, never had to deal with that. Oh my god, there's just mobs everywhere right now. But we've also been like safe. Like I quit my job, my main job, back in December of last year, kind of like when stuff was still in the thick of it, and I haven't really, we don't go anywhere, we don't do much, especially since we have the baby girl now. She's still only, what, 7 months? So we try to stay away from people, even though we're both vaccinated and everything. Like, we just try to stay away so that we don't expose ourselves and give anything to Lily girl. We just try to play it safe. Source of income then? YouTube and Twitch. YouTube makes us some good, stable income, which I feel very grateful for being able to do. For your information, it sucks. Oh, I imagine it's probably horrible. Like, just miserable. I've had people I know. I've actually have one person I know actually died from it, too. Which, sad to hear. It was like a former employee or coworker I had, so... You ever play I never got into the Spyro games either. Never did. Diablo? Nice. What's up, Booper? Oh, I love all the Vikings coming today, man. We got everybody going. I already have Goblin Toes. I don't need more pairs. Definitely don't need more of them. I'm going to do some Whirlwind Barb for a little bit, and then I'm going to swap over to my main character. Just trying to break it up today. Start out with my less favorite build, and then go into the one that I really enjoy playing. Oh no, I clicked on one of them. I can't stop. I hate when I click on the Zealots and they just sprint away, because once you Whirlwind, you can't stop. So you just continue to chase them across the entire map. Oh, it's fun. Fun. I love being frozen when I'm Whirlwind, though. When I'm blue like this, I'm frozen, and it's just like, you just stand right on the target you want to kill and Whirlwind right over them over and over. What's your main Frenzy, Barb? I mainly only play Barbarian in both, like, Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. So I basically just make, like, every build, essentially. That way I don't get burnt out as much. I know a lot of people love playing like multiple different classes and everything, but I've always been the melee character or the healer, and there's really no such thing as a healer in this game, so it's like, well, it looks like I'm just gonna have to do my thing. Have to do my barbarian type thing. We can do some on the main for a bit. It's kind of a waste doing it on players 1, but I don't really feel like hunting for players 8 games right now. Yeah, I think I'm all set. Oh, wrong one. I am a super fast running barbarian. And just hack and slash everything away. I love this build, and I love running pits. This is where I found literally the most high runes, like, ever. I've never found this many high runes with all my Magic Find builds I used to play back in the day. With this build, I just annihilate everything with Frenzy. Just completely mow it down. Just hold down right click, no spamming buttons, no teleporting around, just literally, I'm literally just like, no other hands on the mouse, just right click is all I need. I'm playing mostly by myself too. I think I'm gonna start a single player character. I've actually never played like a serious single player character. Oh, Sacred Armor, really? That could have been amazing. But I think I might. And I think I might try to do it with the Barb, as bad of an idea as that sounds. I kind of want to see how it goes as a solo barbarian in single player Southbound. I have tried Path of Exile a few different times. Every time I've tried it, like, I feel like there's just nothing like teaching you exactly what to do, and it's very disorienting in the beginning, so I usually end up dropping it. Like, I've never had enough patience to stick with PoE and keep playing. I'm sure I'd love it, but, like, the learning curve for PoE just feels, like, insane. Is it auto combat? You mean this? No, I'm doing all this. And basically, this guy is just looking for runes and socketable items to sell. Anything good we can get. 2 socket, not good enough. I played Witch Doctor in D3. I played a Witch Doctor a little bit. Like, I've played every class and every build just to say I have, but I really just enjoy Barbarian so much. Diablo 3 just... The fact that all your power comes from just grinding Paragon is like the worst thing in my eyes. I hate doing that. I hate Paragon grinding. I'd rather have a set goal of like in Diablo 2 at level 99. It just feels so much better. You need a low? I've found 2 lows so far. So with this build, this 0 Magic Find build, I found like 2 or 3 Shakos, and I found some like nice stuff like Tal's armor and everything. But the big thing I find is like giant Thresher Ethereal 4 sockets for like Merc items. Really good chest pieces. Like I actually found this guy right here. A 15 ED Sacred Armor Ethereal for my Merc, and that thing was freaking amazing. But like I found 3 Bear, 2 Jaw, 2 low, 2 low, 2 ohm, 1 vex, 2 or 3 gull, and then like a ton lower than that. Like I'm loving this build because I've never found this many high runes in my life than this build. Paragon was shut down. Was shut down, right? Or is it? Oh no, that's Diablo 3. Diablo 3 has Paragon points, which, like I said, I absolutely hate it. This build I really enjoy because most of the time you only really care about killing elites in this game. If you want to compare it to D3, they're uniques and champion packs in D2. I just like killing everything, and that's what this build actually shines on, because by killing everything, you have like a lot more chances to get a bunch of the white items and gray items, the socketables to drop, and that's really where we make our money. This isn't a good build for single player though, because you need to find, or you need to get a lot of your items through trading, and if you're playing single player, this build just would not work. This is like a multiplayer build only, and this Barbarian is worth a lot. Honestly, I think my charms are worth more than everything else on this character. Like, legit. I think the charms are just crazy. I don't know if you guys use Form Gold or anything, but, like, all these 7 faster run walk, 10 max damage, Grand Charms, and then 3 faster run walk, 3 maximum damage, small charms. I got an 1829 Annie and a perfect Barb torch, and yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff here going on. And mainly because I just love... I hate teleport. I'll be honest. I hate teleport in this game. I know that's like blasphemy for anybody who plays Diablo 2, but I just don't enjoy teleporting. I never have. I've always tried to make builds that don't require teleport. And this build is like the epitome of it, because in reality, I get to the point where I'm running faster than if I was teleporting. And at the same time, I'm just mowing everybody down. Does it upset you that the views are less for this game, or does it make you feel comfortable? I feel like it's a little of like, it's like, oh man. Because back when we were streaming constantly, we were getting like 250 people, even for Idle Heroes, like daily logging, like coming on. But then we had to take a break with the baby girl being born. But I mean, I don't really pay attention to the viewer count as much anymore. I just like trying to interact with people in chat. I think that's why I kind of like these streams sometimes, because I feel like when I'm streaming Idle Heroes, there's like this pressure of almost like performing. Like, I gotta be on at all times. I gotta have all the information for you. I gotta be answering questions, because people are just constantly asking, what do I do in this situation or this situation? Diablo, it's like, I'm at the point in Diablo where it's like, it's fun to share the information because it's not repetitive yet. Whereas, like, Idle Heroes, I feel like it's so repetitive sometimes, saying the same advice over and over and over, so. There's positives to each, there's negatives to each. I just wanted to play today, and I was like, you know what? I might as well stream it for an hour or two. That way I'm talking to you guys. My normal, like, gaming group that I usually play with aren't on either, so I was like, don't really have them to talk to. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, man. Man. The one thing I really like about this build, though, is like if you don't even want to pay attention, you'll be fine. There's really, really no chance of dying, even with only 2,000 HP. And the main reason is because our defense, we only have a 17% chance to actually get hit, which is very convenient. This barbarian is very, very good at not getting hit in these areas. You already... Oh, you're going to get the Christmas stuff done. Usually, we wait for the Christmas stuff until Thanksgiving. The day after, like, Black Friday is usually when we do all of our Christmas stuff. But thanks for stopping by, Radcat. I'll catch you guys. Anybody who's here or who wants Idle Heroes, we'll be back tomorrow with Idle Heroes. And we're probably going to start off with Kevar's account and really try to make some good changes on his account. We'll see, though. We will see. I seem sleepy. I'm tired today. It's the wife's day off, so like we get up and do a bunch of stuff in the morning and like feed the baby girl, play with her and everything, but like I already made a bunch of YouTube videos this morning, which is why I'm kind of already in that mode of like, ugh, I just want to sleep. I don't want to do anything right now, but at the same time, like, this is my free time to game and I don't want to miss out on my Diablo time. Because I only get like maybe 2 or 3 hours broken up throughout the day to play on normal days, if that. And this is kind of like my relaxing game. I just like coming on here, grinding, killing out a bunch of mobs. So it's usually the times that I'm going to be able to stream this is either instead of Idle Heroes or in my free time. Take it easy on yourself. Yeah, I just have fun playing this game, that's why. Never got in that build. I'm way more of a Whirlwind Barb. Yeah. Yeah, this build can pretty much clear everything in the game, which is what I like, though. Like, with just a couple changes of gear pieces, this build is like, it's the 100%. You can do whatever you want. Might not be the most efficient, but you can do everything. You can grind every zone. There's not a zone you can't kill with this because you don't care about physical immunities because you have Berserk as well. And it's just, you got so many options. So many options. We're going to bounce back and forth today between this guy and our Whirlwind Barb. Because if you didn't see at the end, Jesper, we got the Whirlwind Barb too. Diablo 2 Whirlwind feels so bad after playing Diablo 3 Whirlwind, in my opinion. Like, Diablo 3 Whirlwind is just so good. It feels so good. The speed. The fact that you hit everything you pass through and not individual targets. It just, yeah. But I really do enjoy this build mainly for the speed of it. Like, the run speed is what really makes this build enjoyable to me. And, of course, the damage. Having near-perfect grief weapons, like, literally just 2 ED off, which is just 1 point of max damage, that's it, is nice. Be nice to get some good drops today, some nice socketables, but we haven't found, like, anything yet. Nope. But yeah, like, I got 2 of these. I got one of them that's 14 ED, the other one's 15 or 13. You'll notice the damage, 35 to 39, is the same. The only difference is when you go up to a 15 ED base, I think the top end damage, the max damage goes up to 40 or 41 or something like that. I think it's somewhere in that ballpark. Let's go back to Whirlwind for a bit. Yeah, no Idle Heroes today, guys. This is kind of like the day off. If you only know how hard it is interacting with you when it's crowded in here. Oh, I know. A lot of times when, like, we're doing the big Idle Hero streams, like, I feel bad, but I just have to ignore so many people. Especially when we get, like, the big event streams that we have, like, thousands of people in here, like we will at Christmas time. It gets really hectic. I don't like beating a grief is really difficult. Even like a Grief with the Breath of the Dying offhand. I've tried everything. I've tried Breath of the Dying offhand, Last Wish, Beast. I've done every combination. Nothing beats out Dual Grief for Frenzy. Like, it just doesn't. Only 30. I mean, it is what it is when we're playing Diablo, man. Are there boss fights in this game? Oh yeah. Yeah, no, Grief is the rune word of the weapon. In Diablo 2, you have rune words, which essentially can make like powerful items. And they're usually some of the most powerful in the game. Like the runes that you can pick up, you'll see them, they're orange drops here and there. Putting them together and certain rare ones get you like really good items, so. Oh, actually, I need these Bramble Mitts. That's perfect. I needed Laying on Hands. Yes, I wanted a pair. Now I don't gotta go find and trade for it. Perfect. Ooh, Soul Rune. See, these guys are runes. You put certain ones together, it makes rune words. Like this guy. But yeah, there are bosses in this game too. I just don't farm them mainly. Usually you farm them if you're doing more of like magic find runs. Oh, it's never the good one. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna grab an amulet real quick. Or ring, I mean. Don't care if it's good or not. Garbage. If I can click today too, jeez. I don't know why, whenever I do these runs, I always like hiding the loot when it's dropping. It just feels more like climactic if we're waiting until the end to see what all the drops actually were, instead of watching them as they drop. I don't know, it's just a weird thing I got. Ooh, maybe we got a good ring. Ooh, a tiara. I'll take that. It's shaping up to be a good run. Give me all the gold too. Nope, nope, give me the gold. Is this game available on Android? No, this is just a PC game. Well, it's PC and all consoles. Like, if you have a console, Switch or something, you can play as well. But you can mainly only play single player. Man, that was almost good. Another Ravenfrost. Honestly, I kind of need it. That attack rating's really good. Dexterity is only 17, though. If that was like a 20 dexterity, 245 attack rating, that thing would have been amazing. But I'm definitely going to use that for a different Barb. That's going to be really good. I'll definitely use that. Can we see the baby anytime soon? Nah, we're not going to put Lily out on the internet. We kind of decided. At first we were going to, and then we're like, you know what? We kind of want Lily to just be a little bit more private. Not be out there on the internet like a lot of people just kind of like plaster their kids everywhere. Not a fan of that personally. But I don't think we're going to. We'll see though. Maybe as she gets older we will, but as a baby, I think we're going to keep her a little bit more off screen. Because I was actually going to make it as like one of our goals when we do like our Fireball Fridays and stuff, but just a picture of Tiny Berry, we'll see maybe. If anything, probably what we'll do is we'll like show you some older pictures after she's a little bit more grown up. I'm thinking that's probably what we'll do. I think it's better to keep your private life private. Like, I want to share stuff with you guys, but only, like, to a point, because, you know, there are some weird people out there on the internet. So sharing a little too much can get a little sketchy, honestly. Why not repair your weapon? I'll talk about that in a second. With Whirlwind, there is a bug in Diablo 2 Resurrected that you're actually better off having a broken offhand if you have a very good main hand weapon. We only playing this today? Yep, only this today. So if you want to head out, that's cool, man. We're just kind of having a fun day. So, yeah, essentially, by having any broken offhand weapon right now in Diablo 2 Resurrected with Whirlwind, it basically thinks you just have two of the same main hand weapon, and your main hand just hits both times, instead of Whirlwind alternating between your main hand and offhand. So that's why I leave this guy broken, because it's just more damage that way. And it works out. I don't think that's anything good right now. Give me them talons. Anything else good? Did I miss anything? Give me some healing. Hey, Barry, man, just tuning to see how the family's doing. Oh, they're doing good. They're actually downstairs chilling right now, having a little play session. I was like, nah, I feel like streaming a little bit. Or rather, I was like, I'm gonna game for a little bit, and then after that, I'm like, well, I could just stream it too, just talk and hang out with you guys, since my normal play group isn't on right now to play Diablo 2. So, do you also use the strength bug? Nah, I don't do that. I like always being able to have my gear equipable and swappable. So, like this guy, I have more dexterity. I think, yeah, I have higher dexterity and strength than I need, mainly because I like swapping gear a lot. Give me some good stuff. Anything else good? Not really. Oh. What'd you say? Just rewatching the YouTube video, I should be able to get the Kiss of Ghost from the event if you want me to. I don't know if it's really worthwhile. I don't think you need extra Kiss of Ghosts, as honest, Kvar. You think the next event's going to be good in Idle Heroes? I think it'll be decent. Hey, what's up, Name Brand? What's going on? Yeah, I'm doing good. Just kind of having a chill day, playing some Diablo 2. I know it's not what most of you guys want to watch, but kind of what we're playing today. And gold and magic fine, but no actual good stats. Oh, you don't have one? I don't think you need it, though, on your account, if I remember. I just wait. I'll see if I need to buy it. I will be playing Diablo 4 whenever it comes out. I'll at least try it. I'm not expecting it to be as fun as Diablo 2 for me, though. Diablo 2 has always been, like, one of the most fun games I've played. So to beat it is going to be very difficult, especially with the graphics. Because even before Diablo 2 Resurrected came out, like, I was still playing on the old 800 by 600 monitors, like, once or twice a year for a couple weekends. Like, I couldn't play it too much because I just got tired of the monitor being so small, the window and everything, but, like, yeah. I love this game. Yeah, I don't really PvP. I think that's why, Jesper, because I don't really PvP much at all. Never, like, I don't know. I think it's because in the old days, like, I never had a good enough PC, like, to actually PvP. So that could be part of it. But it's just, it's never excited me in these games to do any PvP. This game is kind of like that really hardcore farming, repetitive location. So if that's not your style, it's definitely not a game for you. We're about ready to do some gambling, though. What do you guys think? Should we gamble some, like, rings, amulets, or circlets? Those of you who actually know what we're talking about. I've been doing circlets a lot lately, but I just haven't had any luck. I feel like I could get lucky and get a Stone of Jordan, though. Come on, man. Come back. Cringe, I'd say A and B, honestly. It's kind of just more versatile. But if you need it for other characters, I would highly consider going for Punisher instead for progress. It just depends on what you need it for, honestly. There's like no one cut and dry answer for that. For like Vortex, it would probably be a Punisher to get an upgraded one if needed. I wish a gaming company would make a device that makes games really realistic, where you move in real life to move on the game. Kind of like, so you kind of want like augmented reality then. I was actually talking about this with my wife the other day. I'm like, so, would you prefer, like, just talking, we were talking about Sword Art Online for some reason, because we both, my wife and I, we watched tons of anime together. We're like, would you rather have the augmented reality, or would you rather have virtual reality? Like, would you rather be in the world and have stuff happening around you, kind of like the SEO movie, or do you rather be involved, like you laying in a bed or something like that? I don't know. I feel like I'd rather have augmented reality. VR over AR. That way you can like fully escape your reality, basically. I'll have a good one, Cringe. See you later, man. Welcome to the metaverse. Actually, Delgico, that's literally what got us talking about it, was seeing how like Facebook changed their name to Meta for the metaverse, and I'm like, I wonder which route they're gonna go for. Like, which one are they actually gonna do? Are they gonna go for some like craziness, like augmented reality? Because I feel like that's easier since they already had Google Glass in the past and stuff like that. Or are they gonna go full on like VR? Which is interesting. Favorite Naruto character? Of course, Rock Lee. Man, Rock Lee was done dirty in like Shippuden. He didn't get to do anything. I was so sad. Man, every time I hear you use find item, I think of carve-out animations. Yeah, seriously. You should read solo leveling. I mean, I do want to do a solo hero. I think we might, like, when I do get a little bit more into Diablo 2 streams, I think I want to start an actual solo character. Because I've never done a solo to, like, the end game. And I think it'd be interesting to experience it. I've always been online because I, like, the most fun I have in Diablo is honestly the trading scene. Like, that is, like, where I have some of my most fun. So it's like, that's kind of what I stick to normally. Oh shit. I didn't realize there was something still alive over here. Whoops. My bad, Merc. Making you do all the heavy lifting. Oh, I haven't found anything today. Yesterday I found a Stone of Jordan, a Zod rune, and a Shaco from here. Why do you go down then up? A lot of times your mercenary will get stuck on the staircase leading up to where they are. So if they're all in that main room, I basically go up there since I'm not using teleport. And I go up there basically to pull them all to me. So I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. The Merc kind of lags behind sometimes, so he's like way back there. You can see him on the map, the second X back there. But usually what I'll do, since I'm not teleporting, he does struggle to get up the staircases. And if like not in this case, because a lot of them are down here. But if they're all up in the main room there, see, he even sometimes gets stuck on the staircase like down here and can't quite find his way up. The AI from the Merc is really bad. If you run up here and go in and then teleport back, he's right here with you. So that's why I usually just go in the staircase when they're mostly in the main room. Because that way it puts him right there in the fight with me and I don't have to worry about anything else. Anything else? Nope. Man, these runs are being bad today. And we hit the timer. Oh, I should read solo leveling. That's what you're talking about. Like a game. Or a manga? Or is it a web novel? Or what is it? I think the only web comic I've read is The Gamer. I like The Gamer, but I haven't read it in a while. I have not. Couple more runs and it's time to gamble. Oh man, well, okay, yeah.
I need a key.
Oh, they're actually all down there. Whoops. Whatever. He comes out of this door a lot easier than going up the stairs. But like here, he just got stuck up there, which is very frustrating because then he doesn't have anything to attack, and then he has like a chance to die essentially because he's not life leeching off the enemies. It's frustrating, but oh, and come on, poke him. Come on, you got Reaper's Toll. Get that physical immune off. You think it's better than The Gamer? Oh, I'll have to check it out then, honestly. What was it called again? Solo leveling? Alright, I'll check it out. Because if I like the game... Do you think I'd like it if I like The Gamer? Man, this loot is definitely not great today. Ooh, stop it. Oh my god, I hate this corner. Oh my god, I hate this corner so much. Oh, it's down here? Seriously? Oh my god. Whatever. I'm triggered. Yeah, there's some really good web novels, honestly. Some can be better than animes. I just wish some of them would get turned into an anime. Like, The Gamer I would love to watch as an anime. Got ourselves a physical immune again, damn it. Come on, Merc, do your thing. Curse him. Get him. There we go. You think solo leveling is one of the highest ones? Oh, wow. Never knew that. Where's the good loot, man? Where's the good stuff? Yeah, I read The Gamer in Webtoon on the actual site. How many chapters does that one have? I might recommend it to my wife too. She reads a ton of the webtoons. She actually reads more webtoons than I do. Alright, I think it's gambling time. I think it's some gambling time. I think we're gonna do rings. I think it's called Only I Leveled Up. Okay. Wait, I should really be doing this on my other character. I just don't want to deal with the inventory space. Come on, give me something good. Ooh. Quad res, only 4 strength. Not worth it. Not worth the time to sell it. Come on. Really? I managed to get a set ring? I mean, there's only one of them, but still. What are the chances? Ooh. Ooh, that's a pretty good melee ring. 17 strength, 3 minimum damage, 71 AR. Does that fire resist? I don't think it's really worth selling, though. I just don't think it's good enough. If that 3 minimum was like FCR instead, that would be pretty cool, but I don't think it's good. There are 174 chapters. 2 to 3 times longer than most. I'm just gonna toss this guy. Not really something I care about trying to move. I already have better rings than I'm trying to sell anyway. Nope. Nope. Come on, let's get like a Stone of Jordan here. I only level up solo leveling. Be patient on the first chapters. I believe it's worth it. Okay, I'll think about it. Quad res, Man of Steel, not what I want. I'm looking for minimum damage, maximum damage, and a huge strength roll with whatever other mods. I need 9 minimum, 4 maximum damage on a ring, and that's going to be near impossible to find. Oh, it's really popular? Oh, you can actually find it with, like, in manga selections, too? That's crazy. I mean, dexterity is not really needed on FCR rings, I feel like. You gotta get that strength roll. Can you explain what I'm doing in the game? Yeah, I'm basically doing 2 things. I'm buying stuff from vendors, so between my Geed's Fortune, which reduces vendor prices by 15, and the Edge Bow rune word also reduces it by 15, I'm taking all the gold I've gotten from my runs, and I'm essentially gambling at a vendor. And what that means is we are essentially just trying to high roll. It's like pulling shards out in Idle Heroes. You're trying to get the good characters. Depends what you want to read. Ah, cool. Gotcha. So yeah, we're just going to the gamble tab, and these are like unidentified stuff, and when you purchase them, it essentially identifies it for you, so we're just using all of our gold we've saved up to try to get a really good item to drop. You can get, like, you know, not crafted, but you can get, like, uniques to drop, stuff like that, or just really good rare rings. Kind of like the amulet I have on this guy. I have, like, a rare amulet that rolled really good stats and was worth a ton. But, of course, rolling rare ones is rare, and then rolling a good one is even more rare. Because you can only hold so much gold, so once you cap your gold out, you want to spend it. And this is really one of the only ways to spend it on a build like this. And then, of course, if you get a unique or something like that, that's worth a lot. Yeah, it's lucky. I haven't really found much of anything great. Ooh. A dual leech ring with nothing else on it. That's not great. Some of these are like really close to being good, but that's like the life of this game, is getting items that are like, oh, it's so close to good, it's just missing one thing. Oh, like that one. If that 23 mana was 23 strength, this thing would be awesome. So it's just random. You're just going for luck. Nope. I'll actually try reading Solo Leveling today. I'll start it up. Close to a good ring. Again, really close, but like the attack rating is so low. And it doesn't have a life leech or mana leech. School sucks. I mean, I'm not a fan of school. I was really good. Like, I was lucky enough when I was in school, I could literally get by without having to do like much homework or studying. I still had like a 3.8 GPA. I got to college and I was like, nah, this isn't for me. This isn't for me. So I went out and just got a job. And then later on, I went back to school to get an IT degree, an associate's degree. But honestly, the associate's degree didn't really do anything. Most of the stuff I learned in like computer technology is just trial and error and figuring it out as you go. Honestly, my kid, I'm gonna be like, just find something you like doing, especially if it's like a trade school thing. Like, you can make a lot of money. You don't necessarily need a degree nowadays, but you need to have an idea of what you want to do. Alright, let's do like one more round of this and then we'll go back to farming. IT is just copying other people's work. IT is more or less not what you know necessarily off the top of your head, but can you figure out the issue and figure out a solution? That's what I've known from my 10 years in IT. Is can you figure it out? Because like every single printer out there, everything has many different issues. It's just, can you figure out the solution, and you know how to utilize your resources, mainly the internet and all the forums out there, knowing the correct forums to go to find people that had similar problems. Come on, man, give me something good. Nope. I noticed the rings didn't have similar shapes. Does it always have similar stats? Nope. The shape of it is just 100% random. You can have the same unique ring, even have a different graphic. The graphic doesn't determine what the ring is. We're almost out. It's almost time to farm again. Man, this is the life of gambling. Another dual leech ring, but like, just not good enough. Oops, didn't mean to buy an amulet. I keep thinking those things in your inventory are, nah, they're charms. They give you buffs. So one downside of LOD, Lord of Destruction, was it made your inventory completely packed. Like, you just have to have a complete inventory of them if you want to be good. Alright, we got nothing. Back to some farming. Oh no, I clicked on a zealot. Oh, I'm gonna run. Oh, that was actually a short trip. Usually it's much longer. Usually you end up halfway across the zone when you click stuff like that. Come on, give me some good stuff this time. So many set rings, and they're all the same exact ring. That's useless. I think we might go back to the Frenzier for a little bit here. Just keep mixing it up. So sad I won't T3 anymore. What? What, because we're playing a different game? This is a chill game right here. We're just chilling out today. We're not doing anything special. Because honestly, like, I don't know how June does those streams for so long, but streaming Idle Heroes gets extremely tiring. I think it's because, well, at least for, maybe it's because of the size of the stream. Like, for me, the streams get very big sometimes, and it's really, really, really tiring. Like, really tiring trying to keep up with chat. I recommend you play Subnautica. I've seen it, never really played it. Oh, you still play Diablo 1? Ah, that's cool. I played it through a little bit, but not much. Diablo 2 is my jam. Definitely my jam. Oh, you mean like without the expansion pack? I like tried to make a character the other day on like classic without Lord of Destruction. There were like no games up. I mean, I guess if you play solo, that'll work, but that's about it. Not the remake. See, you're playing on the nice old 800 by 600 pixel screen right there. I couldn't. I still played it off and on that same way as you do it, but like I just couldn't play longer than like a couple weeks of every ladder. Oh, give us some runes. I'm due some high runes here today. It's been a day since I've got a high rune. I know that sounds stupid, but I've been getting one every single day for like the past week. Ohm or higher. I don't count Cham. Cham sucks. I don't think I would enjoy regular Diablo anymore. I played regular Diablo when it came out, but man, like rune words really make this game fun. I do want to play a solo version though. It's been a long time since I played a solo single player character in Diablo 2. What are the runes doing that make you so strong or stronger? They make special rune words. So like the higher rarer ones usually are attached to better quote unquote rune words. I'll show you here in a second after I clear this out. So like low rune is like a higher rune, and low is used in this one. So if you put 4 runes, L, Sol, Dol, and Low, and same with this one, F tier, Low, Mal, Rao, by putting them in together, you make these special rune words that give really big bonuses, essentially. Normally, your gear would look something more like this that have like a set number of stats. Rune words do the same thing, but you instead take an item that is a gray socketable item and you put stuff in it and it makes it better. Yeah, it's all about the rune words mainly. Certain ones are definitely worth more than others. In a combination of rarity, because just because it's rare doesn't mean it's as like worth as much. Because like Cham is a very high rune as far as rarity goes, but it's only used in a like 1 or 2 different rune words that are not desirable. One of them being Pride. So it's not really worth as much. Whereas Low is like one of the highest demanded ones, even though it's a lower, it's not as rare as like Bear or Ja. It's used in some of the most key like rune words for mercenaries and melee characters, so it holds its value. Ooh. Yeah, essentially. Yeah, different classes want different rune words. Like people usually get a chest piece called Enigma, which gives them the ability to teleport. That one you want Ja and Bear. And that gives them some really good stuff. There's other ones like Infinity, which is what casters want on their mercenaries. And yeah, there's a bunch of different ones. Again, that's another one where Ja, Bear, and all those are very prevalent, so. Oh my god, this is gonna give me the feels. 10 years since Diablo. Yeah. It's amazing. Oh, why couldn't you be ethereal? Why is that Thresher white? Different runes for different builds? Yeah, definitely. But I feel like Bear is like... Bear and Low are the 2 most in demand. Ja is as well, mainly because of Enigma. But Ja isn't used as much in as many different rune words as like Low is. And especially Bear. Bear is like probably the rune word... Or the rune that like you need for so many of the end game items. You have to put them in non-magic items. You can only put them in socketables like these gray items. These guys. That's why I keep a bunch of them. Like this. Hey, what's up, Frog? What's going on, man? What is up? Trying to farm up some rune words today. And because I play like so many different Barbs, like I have literally 5 different griefs in my inventory in total. Most of them being 400 damage, but a couple of them being really bad because I made them myself. And usually when you make them, at least with my luck, they end up really bad. Making bad stuff the best. Yeah, pretty much. That's why I like it. You can get these gray items and turn them into the best items in the game. How's the, one thing I got a question for with this game. How's the bit rate look? Like, is the game getting fuzzy because of how fast my movement is, or does it actually look pretty clear? Because I really upped my bit rate to like 15,000 or something crazy high in the settings, just so the best quality could come through. I think it even only recommended like 6,000 or 8,000. I went up to like 15. Because I know with like the amount of speed, it could be kind of crazy. Is clear? Ah, cool. Awesome. It worked then. My settings worked. I still can't believe that like week of recorded YouTube videos we had where the quality was just garbage because all of the Streamlabs settings reset when it updated. That's just the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I'm glad somebody mentioned it on stream too. I'm really, really happy you guys said it. If you guys ever feel like the quality's gone bad like that, please let me know. Because like everything looked fine on my recording software and everything, but when it actually rendered out and everything, you could notice the big difference. I can imagine you being way protective over your daughter. Do you think having a son would have made you worry less when they grow up? I think so. I think so. I feel like you have to protect your daughter a little bit more, especially... Yeah, I do. I feel like you kind of have to protect your daughter. Or maybe it's not necessarily... You have to. It's more of like a worry. 'Cause I mean, I feel like there's more bad things that can happen to a daughter than a son. I don't know. I don't know. You have two girls, you worry all the time. Yeah, I feel like there's just more things you have to worry about. Not necessarily that there is more to worry, like you should, but a lot more things go into your mind on it. Yeah. People aren't going to go after a guy as much as they will a girl either. Because like you said, they can protect themselves more. Yeah, I agree. Yes, that's true. It's definitely true. I'm one of them. Sign her up for... yeah, we're probably going to put her into, like, one of the karates or something like that. We got one literally right out front of our house, so we'll probably do something like that when she gets older. Oop. I think we might try to find some group games just to get some better drops here. If we can find any. That's the one downside of being online, because you cannot do players 8. You gotta literally go find your games you want to be involved in. Oh god, there's just never any games that are like, ugh. It's better than nothing. Better than nothing. Oh, they all left. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Whatever. I'm still doing my run. I don't want to get locked out of my game. She'd be watching all the Jackie Chan movies. Oh, man. I gotta learn when I need to really stop watching some more violent shows while I'm taking care of her and, like, make sure they're more kid appropriate. Like, she's 7 months now. I don't know what she's actually retaining about what we're watching so far, but it kind of worries me sometimes. You haven't watched a live stream since Chinese New Year? Holy cow. And of course it's gotta not be Idle Heroes, huh? Of course. Honestly, our big Idle Hero streams are most likely gonna be on YouTube most of the time. Hey, people keep joining the game because I'm still in it, huh? A stream is a stream. My oldest first year was spent falling asleep to the sound of the... Oh, jeez. We played a lot of Call of Duty. Ah, yeah. What's that? No. I think a lot of people just watch you, doesn't matter what you're doing. Yeah, I guess. A few, 20 to 30 people. I do want to get back to like our main daily streams though, because it was really nice. We got to the point where we getting like, I think our average was 250 and 300, like 250 to 300 people every single day watching our Idle Heroes stuff, which for Idle Heroes, that's kind of surprising. You like the small streams? It's easier to talk with people on small streams for sure. When we get the couple hundred people watching, like, it's funny because whenever we have a couple hundred people watching our streams, like, everybody is chatting. Whenever I go on Twitch and I see anybody else with, like, even 500, 600, 700 people watching, like, the chat is just dead. Like, completely dead. So it always surprises me. Because even with our, like, 50 people in our normal Idle Hero stuff, like, I feel like the chat is just moving. Watching you while also watching the overall video. I hope that's going to turn out to be a fun series that people like watching. I really do. Ooh. It's fun to see the transition, yeah. Let's find a big game. No, I don't like joining these types of games. I know a lot of people do and then just do their own thing in those games, but I try to avoid doing that. I think it's because if the person who's big streams don't have moderators and chat falls apart. Yeah, it's just weird. Like, especially with Diablo, I watch a lot of other people stream Diablo, and they have some big streams. Like, we're talking like 1,000, and like nobody's even talking in chat. There's like 2 messages per minute. It feels so weird. I think it might be something like people just join to like have it on in the background. Why don't you make it a sub-only chat? I don't like doing that, honestly. I feel like it's like punishing people for not spending money too much. I don't like that. Come on, open the door. We got some bigger game. Come on, let's see the loot drops. Give me my drops. Come on. We've already got a bunch of runes dropping. Now just make them good runes. I don't have a lot of time to play today. Ornate plate, that's close. You'd have to be sacred armor. Not the low tier version. Because you're always talking to us. I think maybe that's it. I always try to interact with chat. No matter what I'm doing, I try to make sure I'm reading. Whereas a lot of streamers kind of just... They just do their own thing and they don't really pay attention, I feel like. You can get burnt out, though, so that might be part of it. They're just burnt out talking to chat. Which is understandable, because I get that way, too. There's definitely times I get burnt out talking. I think that's also why, like, I tend to do, like, shorter streams, because I'm talking so much. Like, even just my voice gets tired after a while. You remember the day when you got gifted a sub? Yeah. Always nice. We We used to have a lot of very generous people in chat. It does seem like even between myself and June and MK, like Idle Heroes views are down right now. I'm hoping they bounce back up for both live streaming and for YouTube. But I do like the streams that we get like 100 to 200 people. Because I do feel like it's like kind of the perfect amount of people for a stream. Come on, give me some loot. Give me something good today. Granted, it's only a player's 5 game, so there's not that much bonus drops. New Year, I think, was 1K plus. Chinese New Year, we had, our peak was like 6,000 concurrent viewers. It was nice. I think that was our biggest stream so far, is 6,000 viewers for the big special event. Now, Christmas might be our biggest one ever. Christmas, we have a special live stream that's like basically sponsored by DH Games. They're giving us a CD key and everything. We're going to have a special limited CD key, which is going to be pretty cool. Have a good one, Wind. I think we are going to wind down, honestly. I think we're going to head on out and just raid another channel here. I don't know who's streaming Diablo 2 right now. Let's take a look. Oh, I got to go help the wife do some stuff and everything. Oh, I got to go help the wife. Oh, jeez. I didn't mean to have that mute. I didn't mean to have that on. Oh, this guy. I was actually watching him yesterday. And I was actually enjoying it. We're gonna go over there. He's actually doing art today. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get going. Alright, guys. Thanks for stopping by today. We'll be back tomorrow with Idle Heroes. But yeah. Hopefully you guys have a good day. I'm gonna try to have a good day with the wife and the kid. Get you guys tomorrow.